here, and today we have another HIIT workout. So we got 3 sets, 3 different circuits, and we're going to finish with a little ladder to finish, which is a nice little cardio finisher. So all you're going to need today is maybe a mat and a set of dumbbells. So if you have 2 sets, I always suggest a heavier and a lighter. If you have only 1 set, we'll make do with that. All right, so let's go ahead and we're going to start warming up. So we're going to go ahead, always warm up. I like to do my same little squat down, roll it on up, warming up those hamstrings because we're going to be starting with a little jumping activity. It's like got 5 moves in 1. I'm kind of excited about it. But I'll walk you through it, so it won't be too crazy. And we're going to go ahead and walk it out, high plank, alternating step ups, taking that right foot to the outside of the right hand, stepping it back, high plank, left foot to the outside of the left hand. So taking a few of these, warming up those hips, warming up the legs, the upper body. Next time that right foot is up, go ahead and keep that right foot there. Take your right hand to your thigh or up towards the sky, getting a nice opening. Maybe you want to do a few of those, especially on what time of the day you're working out. So for me, I'm recording this mid-afternoon, so my body's a little bit more warmed up. And I just recorded a yoga video before this. We'll go ahead and switch sides. So if you need this stretch, really take your time here and open up your body, especially if it's first thing in the morning. So you're probably going to need a little bit deeper of a warm-up. So you can always take a little bit of extra time before we do our video if you need that. Go ahead and step it back, pushing it back, down dog, pedaling out those heels, warming up those hamstrings. We're going to go ahead and walk those hands all the way back to our feet, forward fold, letting that head hang heavy. Push through those heels, arms are going to lift up and overhead, releasing at your sides. We're going to go ahead and we're going to step to the left in a side lunge, and I want you just to twist over that lunge. So we're going to go ahead and keep going to that left. Shoot, I was going to try to mirror you, so maybe this is your right. So just roll with me, whatever side. It doesn't matter, I guess. We're going to end up doing both sides anyway. We're going to take one more. And then we're going to go ahead and switch to the other side, taking it opposite direction, twisting over that leg, warming up the body. Once more, not a super deep twist, just enough to kind of get your back awake, aware. Your core knows something's going to happen. One more. Good. Now we're going to go ahead and take a few squats up to those toes, warming up the calves, warming up the lower part of the legs. I'm feeling that. I went for a run the other day, and my calves can really feel. I have those marrows, those really flat shoes, and it was my first time outside on a run, a long run in a while, and my calves can tell. They are awake. They are ready for our workout. All right, now we're going to do a few curtsy lunges, just warming up through those legs. So curtsy and stand, warming up those glutes. Go ahead and switch other side. Curtsy, stand. One more on this side. All right, let's get started. So we're going to go ahead. If you have a mat, this is a good little reference. If not, no worries. What we're going to do is we're going to do a broad jump forward. Then we're going to drop our hands down in basically like a burpee. We're going to do a push-up, push back, down dog, walk those hands back. We're going to finish in a low squat. We never fully stand up after this. All right? So we're going to do 5 of these. So it's a lot of different moves. We're going to be at our own pace, but I'm going to give us time, so all of us will hopefully get through it 5 times. All right? So sitting down, low squat. Ready? Jumping forwards. Broad jump, hands to the floor. Stepping or hopping those feet back. High plank from your toes to your knees. Push up. Curl your toes under. Wash or put those hips back. Walk those hands back. Sit down in a squat. Don't stand up. Broad jump forward. Hands to the floor. Hop or step those feet back. Perform your push-up. Walk those hands back. Don't stand up. Stay nice and low. Here we go. Number 3. Walk or step those feet back. Push up. Down dog. Walk those hands back. Staying nice and low. Here we go. Number 4, I think. Down dog. Walking those hands back. One more. Walk those hands back. Squat and stand. Great. Grab those dumbbells. Chest flies. So we're going to head to the floor. we are going to do chest flies. First round, nothing fancy, just a regular chest fly. So I want you to push your low back down into the mat. Shoot, I'm gonna have to scoot over. Oh, actually, I'm gonna take it at an angle, otherwise I'm gonna hit my wall. So arms are gonna be up and overhead. You're gonna go out to the side and then coming up. So kind of making a small W with the upper body. So like you're gonna come up and hug a tree. So really working those arms. I don't want them flat on the floor. So just that little slight elbow bend. Squeezing up. We got 2 more if you're with me. Or doing a few more. And that was 10 for me. And we're gonna come all the way back up. Standing up, keeping both weights if you have lighter weights, or just dropping up one, and we get triceps overhead. So elbows stay facing forward, bending into those elbows, lifting those arms straight overhead. From here, tuck the pelvis under. Rarely do I say that, but for this move I do. Ribs stay down so the core is working. You are stabilized. You do not feel this in the low back. If you do, maybe drop down to lighter weights. Last one. Drop those weights. Off to the side, pop squats with a twist. So pop squat, but we're gonna add a twist. So we're gonna go ahead, pop squat is like this, but now we're gonna do the twist. So we're gonna twist, center, stand. Twist, center, stand. So we're gonna keep that up. No jumping, looks like hop, out, out, in. Up, up, out, out, in. So you're still turning sides as well. So keep up with that. This one is not numbered, it is timed. Do I have the time? Sort of. My clock doesn't have a second hand. So it's half my clock, half my feeling of what 15 seconds is. 3, 2, and 1. Back to the mat, back to those broad jump, back out burpees, push-up thing. So we're gonna go ahead, sitting in that squat, broad jump, hands down, push up, toes curl under, down dog, walk those hands back, low squat. Number 2, jumping it back, hopping it back, push up, down dog. Here we go, 3. Number 4 for me. Let's go. And if you're faster than me, do extra, don't wait. Unless you need a rest, then you can. But if you don't, please wait. All right, grabbing those dumbbells again. To the floor, chest flies. This time though, we have chest flies with a tricep. So getting those triceps again. So we're gonna go out to that chest fly, up to center, drop to the sides of the ears, back up. So adding on that chest fly, center, drop into those ears, and up. So we're gonna keep with this rhythm, keep with this pattern for 10. I still want that low back pushed down into the mat. So we're working those lower abs. So making sure we're not just passive through the midsection. We're still staying grounded. Our knees are pretending like we're squeezing something between them. So those adductors or inner thighs are working as well. Exhaling as you pull that weight up. Last one for me. Good. Hopping on up. Triceps overhead. We got 10, but we're gonna add on. So I want us to have that nice position. Tuck those tailbone down, ribs stay down, elbows stay forward. Following up. 9, last one, and I want you to stay here, adding a pulse. Little pulse, pulse, pulse. Just staying, feeling that burn. 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Weights down, pop squats with the twist. Ready, 15 seconds. Pop squat out, stand and twist. Finding that rhythm with this one. And if you're really struggling to find that twist, just do a regular pop squat. You don't have to add the twist. I thought it was just something fun, a little distraction. 3, 2, and 1. Last time through those 3. So back to your back edge of your mat. We are back to our broad jumps, burpee, push up, down dog squat. So ready, sit nice and low. Broad jump, back to your push up, Down dog. Don't stand up, stay nice and low. Number 2. Now, when you're doing that jump, what you can work on, how soft can you land? So really, try and be really soft to show that you have control. 2 more. Now, last one. Stay in a low squat, holding here for 5. Little pulses, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand around up. Grabbing those weights back to the floor. Chest flies. This time, no triceps, but a bridge hold. So holding a bridge, hips lift up, and we got chest flies to the sides and up. So still like you're hugging that tree, elbows slightly bent, glutes are engaged. So knees are facing forward, like you're hugging something between them. So once more, those adductors work. 3 more. 2. Now I want you to hold up above your head. Hold here. Hold here. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to do a chest press. Keep those hips lifted. Up, straight up. Insides of the wrists stay facing each other. Just doing a few little burners here. Hips lift. Weights in the heels. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, drop those hips down. Standing on up. And back to those triceps overhead. So lifting those arms up. Elbows face forward. Bracing through the midsection. Ribs pull down. Abs are working. Full range of motion. 9, last one, and we got those pulses. Little pulse, pulse, pulse. Feel that burn? Last time with these. Yes, you can. 3, 2, and 1. Drop those weights. Pop squats, last time. 15 seconds. Adding that twist if you want. Once more, how soft can you be with that landing? Now, one thing, if you're working out at home, because you probably are right now, you can always add on music. I wish I could play music for you, because I think it makes such a big difference for motivation. I was just listening to some before we started. So you can always play some music here at your house if you haven't already. I cannot, because then my video will be taken down, because Vimeo and YouTube don't like that. And done. So always an option. Grab a little water. Legs are up next. So heavier weights for this round if you have heavier weights. So we got lower body. I'm gonna grab one of mine. No, I'm not. Just kidding, I'm not. It's holding up my clock, just so I can see how long we've worked out for. So I'm gonna just stick with these weights, but I would otherwise. So we're gonna do a side lunge, but we're gonna alternate sides. So round 1, actually, we're gonna put the weights down. No weights for this first round, just so we can get a hang of it. So you're gonna step to your left in a side lunge, step together, step to the right. So we're alternating with these side lunges. Now, toes should be facing forward, knees should be facing forward. Notice I'm sitting back to the side I'm going. So I'm working my glute to the side that I'm leaning. The other leg is straight, but not locked. We got one more. Good. Now we got reverse lunges. We'll go ahead and pick up our weights for this one. They're just gonna stay at our sides. All we're gonna do is step back, reverse lunge, alternating sides. So you're just gonna go ahead and keep stepping back. Feels good, feels great. We got 4 more. 3, 2, last one. 1, side lunge, reverse lunge, split jump. No weight for this one's cardio. So I'm gonna go kind of to the side so I have a little bit of room for this one. We're gonna side lunge to the right. So we're all gonna go side lunge right. Reverse lunge right, so we're gonna step back. Now split jump, so the right leg is gonna switch and jump. Now reverse lunge left, side lunge left, reverse lunge left, and switch. Side lunge right, reverse lunge right, and and switch. If you cannot do the jump, I'm going to show you in this next move what to do. Just step and switch. All right, so instead of the jump, just do that step and switch. I'll show that once more. Switch. And then always after we land in that split jump or in that switch, we go right into the side lunge next. So a little bit of power here. And I want that split jump to land evenly. So if you can get up, I want you to land so that knee is tracking with the toe and everything is forward. So we're getting some power. Last one. Good. Now, cardio in between or cardio before we switch. Heisman. So what that's going to look like, 1, 2, 3, hold. Opposite knee, opposite elbow. 1, 2, 3, hold. 1, 2, 3, hold. So we're getting a little core, punching that elbow and knee together. So like you're crunching over a ball. 1, 2, 3, hold. 1, 2, 3, hold. 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 Woo! Let's go. 3, 2, and 1. Great. Grab those weights. Side lunge time. So for this one, dumbbells going to be at the chest. If you have one heavy weight, hold it right here. Lunging to that left, step together, lunge to the right. Weight just stays at the chest this time. Alternating, pushing back into those heels. Chest stays lifted. If this feels in your low back, put the weight down. If you're feeling it in the low back, just get rid of the dumbbell. You don't need it. You don't need it. One more on each side. Last one to the right or your left. Grab both dumbbells. Reverse lunges. So from the side, reverse lunges. Stepping back should be a nice 90 degrees. Back, 90 degrees. After we finish with this round with reverse lunges, I'm going to add one thing on. We got one more each side. And 10. Now right leg is going to be forward, left leg back. Little pulses. So stay here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. Left leg forward, right leg back. Little pulses for 10. Straight down and up. You should not feel this in your knee unless you're jutting too far forward or too far to the ground. And done. Weights down. Back to that side lunge, reverse lunge, split jumps. So you're over to the right. Back to the right, reverse lunge, split jump, or step change. Left, left, split jump, or step change. So taking this as fast as you feel comfortable with the split jump, because that is the key, that control with your split jump or the step jump. Either one, because your legs are still working. They're still feeling it. We got 4 more. Last 2. I can tell my throat is drying. I'm trying to save it so I don't cough. Very good. Heisman. So 1, 2, 3, opposite elbow, knee. 15 seconds, trying to stay light on those toes. So this time your heels are lifted. 3, 2, and 1. Grabbing water if you need it. I know I do. It's really hot in my office with my door shut. So I get a little hot, and I don't want to open my window because my son's out there jumping on the trampoline. So that will be very loud otherwise. We got one more time with that. So back to our legs, and then we got upper body this next circuit. So last time with those legs, going as heavy as you want. Now I'm going to give you an option here, because I know some of you are going to want this. Stay with those heavy weights. Stay with that heavy side lunge. Or, if you want to add more cardio, you're going to go ahead and lunge, and what you're going to do is boom, and then here. So you're going to hop, switch, hop, switch. And I would not use weights with the hop, just because it puts extra pressure on your joints. So you decide where you're at. I'm going to continue with this one, but you hop in there when you're ready. We got 10 side lunges, or until I've done about 10 more of these, because I'm gonna continue counting, and you can do extra too. So maybe you started when I did. We're just gonna do a few extra. A few extra is never a bad thing. Just might feel a little more of a burn. We got one more each side. Great, grabbing those dumbbells. Reverse lunges, alternating sides. This time, right leg steps back, pulse, pulse, step forward. Left leg back, pulse, pulse, forward. So you're adding 2 pulses before you switch sides. And then we still are gonna add on at the end, so don't think you're quite done with those reverse lunges. We're gonna let those legs build up here. 9. Last one with this one back. Pulse, pulse. Step back, right leg. Hold. Holding here, not moving. Sometimes the not moving, you feel it more because all of a sudden you're aware of how much maybe you're burning, how much your quads, your glute, your calf feel it. So holding, core is in nice and tight, shoulders pulled back, smile on the face. 3, 2, and 1. Switch, other side. Stepping back with that left. Right hip pulls back, left hip pulls forward. Try not to grip through the toes. Shoulders pull down and back. And holding, hanging out. Feeling yourself push through that right heel. Core is working for 5, 3, 2, and 1. Weights down. Back to our side lunge, reverse lunge, split jumps. So you're over to the right, reverse lunge with the right, split it. And again, if your split jumps are really close to not making a full split jump, please do this one. Step change. So if you need to, do the step change. Because I know legs might start getting a little tired. So make sure you honor your body and what it needs today. Because maybe you already went for a run. Maybe your legs are already feeling it. I don't want you getting hurt with that split jump. I want you to take your time and honor what your body needs. And it's not that you're doing less, because that means you're doing really good. If you need to modify, it means you've been pushing yourself hard, and your body says, whoa, I am changing. I do need a different move. 1 more each side. Last one. And switch, Heisman. Last time with that. 1, 2, 3, opposite elbow knee. Let's get it. I'm trying to stay nice and light on my toes, but I can feel on the right side. There we go. Come on, glutes activate. Slow me down, make it soft. Let's go for 5, 3, 2, and 1. Grab some water if you need. We're gonna be down on the floor next. All right, so we're gonna do one of my favorite moves. If you have trained with me or know me, you know I love this move. Actually, I love pretty much all 4 of these moves. And as I was looking at them, I'm like, oh man, I put them all in one circuit, which is great, but it also means we're gonna work hard. So, we're gonna do renegade rows next. Renegade rows in a high plank or from your knees. I'm gonna show you from your knees what it would look like. We're gonna go ahead, have the dumbbell under our right wrist, hips are down. I'll show you from this side so you can actually see what I'm doing. Left arm rows up. Or from that high plank, rowing. Hips are staying level with the floor. So we're all gonna do 10 on each side. If you've already started, keep going. Once you've had 10 on one side, you'll switch and you'll switch to the other side. I just did 10 on my left. I got 10 on my right now. 3, 2, and 1. Now from here to transition up, I want you to step or hop your feet behind your wrist, push through your heels to stand. One of my other favorite moves, squats to a shoulder press. So squat down, stand and press. When we stand and press, focus on our ribs staying down. So once more, our core is working. This is a sneaky core move. If this is too heavy with 2 weights, drop to 1. You can always hold it end to end. Last one. Good. Go ahead. Flip back to your mat. Hands to the floor. Step it or jump it back. High plank. I'm going to move the weights off to the side for this. Hands are going to be down. We're going to do a plank pounce. So in that high plank, push your hips back, so kind of like a down dog. And you're going to drive forwards into a high plank. Sitting back, spring through your legs. High plank. When you spring to that high plank, elbows, shoulders, wrists should be right in line. Glutes should squeeze. So this is a nice strong move through your lower body and through your core and upper body. 2 more. Spring it forward. Last one. Hold that high plank and drive up for mountain climbers. Shoulders, elbows, wrists, stay in one straight line. Knees drive up to the chest. You can always walk them. You don't have to jump. For 3, 2, and 1. Sit back into your heels. Release off the hands. Because we got that again. Renegade rows is going to be up first. So, coming back into that high plank from your toes or your knees. Renegade rows. When you're ready, curling those toes under and rowing up to the side of the chest. Trying to keep that shoulder, elbow, wrist, one straight line. Hips stay square to the mat. So we're working that oblique. Should be your opposite oblique. So whatever arm is moving, the opposite side should feel it. Switch to the other side. Taking 10 now on this side. You'll always have a side that might feel easier. So for me, it's always the side, my left side. And 10, hands down. Go ahead and hop or step those feet behind the wrist. Push through to stand up, high plank, high plank, standing. Whatever we're doing right now. What am I doing? Go ahead, squat to the shoulder press. That's so funny. I was just thinking, at the end of the workouts, I should be like, I don't know what I'm saying anymore when I do it with you. It's very hot in my office. I hope I can edit this. Last one. Good. Coming back down, plank pounce. Hands to the floor, stepping it back, high plank. Push those hips back, pounce forward. Finishing strong. Last 2. You're going to hold that high plank and mountain climbers. Very good. Hopping it up. All right, one more time there. You know what? I'm hoping this still works. Because I had someone try to call me. Should have put it on airplane mode. I didn't, so hopefully I can edit this so it makes sense. So if there was a little weird glitch in the video, I'm trying. All right, back down one last time. Renegade rows, high plank. Let's do this. We got a ladder after this and then we're done. We got 10 of these each side. Keep pushing through. Hips stay square to the mat. Switching sides. 10 on the other side. Last 2. Hands to the floor. Stepping or hopping those feet behind the wrist. Push through those heels. Standing all the way up. Weights come to the shoulders. Squats to those shoulder press. We got 10 here. Making sure you're sitting back like you're sitting on a chair. Still try to sit low. I know we're at the end. I know the legs might be feeling a little tired, but still try to sit back. We got 2 to go. 9, last one. Good, hands down. Weights off to the sides. Stepping it or jumping it back, high plank. Sit back into those heels. Pounce it forward. Drive it forward. Working that core. Exhaling as you come up with that pounce. Last 4. 3. Last 2. Hips stay level. Last 1. You're going to hold. And mountain climber. Three, 2, and 1. Drop it down to those knees. Catching your breath. Woo! All right. We got a ladder. We don't need weights for it. I'm gonna clear mine out of the way. I'm also gonna just slightly move my mat. So you know when the mats are a little crooked, you just feel a little off. I got a little crooked. All right, ladder time. What the heck is that? Well, we're gonna do 6 squats, 6 burpees, 6 mountain climbers. When I say 6 mountain climbers, I mean this. 1, 2, so 12. I say there's trainer counting, and then there's regular people counting. Trainers count slower. And then we're back to it, the top, 5 squats, 5 burpees, 5 mountain climbers, and then 4, 3, 2, until we're at 1. And then we're gonna hold a plank and then we're done. All right? So ready for this? Ladder, plank, complete. So sticking with me, we got 6 squats. Now burpees, I just wanna preface, in case you haven't done a burpee with me yet. So burpees, many options. Option 1, hands down, step, 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 stand. I like a full expression at the top, meaning we get that hip thrust at the top. Option 2, down, hit that high plank, stand, squeeze those glutes. Option 3, if you want to add a push-up, you can, or all the way down, all the way up. Your choice, all right? If you're coming all the way up, don't let that back come and sag up with you. I want everything flat like a board. Woo! Let's go, 6 squats. Ready? In 3, 2, let's do this. 6 squats. So, working that squat, full range of motion, driving through those hips, and 6. We got 6 burpees, whichever burpee variation. If you fall behind, no worries. If you go faster, no worries. Just count where you're at in the ladder. That was 6 for me. Mountain climbers, high plank, driving those knees up. Back to our squats, 5. Or if you're just gonna keep going with me, no matter what number, that's cool too. Last one, burpees for 5. This is our little finisher. Standing all the way up, woo! That was a reminder to myself as well. Last one, full expression, 5 mountain climbers, let's go. Woo, up for squats for 4, 4, 3, 2. We got burpees up next. Full expression all the way up. 1 more. And down for mountain climbers for 4. Up, 3 squats. Woo! I can taste the finish line. 3 burpees. You can also see my mat just doesn't want to sit right now. That's fine. Mountain climbers, 3, 3, 2. Woo! 2 burpees. Woo! This is when you really dig in. Last 2 mountain climbers. Ones. 1 mountain climber. Holding it down. Plank. Let's go. Hold here. Squeeze the glutes. Go to your knees if you need to. Breathing. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop to your knees. Push back child's pose. Catch your breath. That child's pose is good. Coming up to your knees and just breathing here is good too. Woo. Catching my breath too. So I like those ladder workouts. I've actually been encouraging my clients to do those during the day. So if you find yourself also on the computer more than normal, or, you know, because we're all home, or most of us, I shouldn't say we're all, not everyone's home, but a lot of us are home, and a lot of us have maybe a little extra time, do a quick ladder one. And if you don't want to get super sweaty, choose 3 different moves. But you can do the ladder from 10, you can do it from 6, from 5, whatever. But that's a fun little way to get in a little extra movement during your day. All right, feel free to stretch, do some yoga, stretch what you need to at home. Thank you all so much, and I will see you again next week for some more HIIT.